everybody, Jody Marketplace Boutique. Today I have my favorites sold. I'll tell you where I got them and how much I paid for them. So this one I bought on a YouTube auction, and it was like a big box of G.I. Joes. I think I spent around $50, and there was just tons and tons of G.I. Joes. And I bought them from Jabby's Treasure here on YouTube, so check out his page. It's really fun. He does live auctions, and you can find really, really good deals and really fun stuff to relist. So that's where I got that. This one went out to Keith. Thank you so much, Keith. I hope you enjoyed your G.I. Joe. And this is a vintage gold tone heart pendant velvet choker rhinestone necklace. This went out to Liz. Thank you, Liz. And this was one of my favorites because it came in a massive Goodwill box. And I really enjoy going through those boxes. It's really, really fun. This is just one of those things I pulled out. I didn't think any of the chokers would actually sell, to tell you the truth, and they have been going like hotcakes. So if you find the 90s vintage chokers, make sure to get them listed. It was really cute. This was a cute one. It had a little rhinestone in the middle. Really neat. Here is a vintage birds cross-stitch needlepoint framed art woodland bird beautiful things. This one went out to Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. These are really, really pretty. So I cleared a wall. Like literally, I went to an estate and cleared the whole wall, took everything off. I think I paid very little, maybe like $6 or less. Grabbed everything off the wall, and this happened to be one of them. And at this estate, they collected a lot of birds. So I like birds. So that was a real fun clean out for me. That was definitely one of my favorite sales. Here is a 1989 vintage 80s high school 8x10 photograph girl, red hair, freckles, plaid in Michigan. Okay, so that's sold, and I was happy to sell that one. And if you see this in a movie, that'd be exciting. Let me know. A lot of these things I sell to California will go into movie props. Thank you so much, Miguel. Here is a arguably essays. This is just a, I think it was a hardcover book. And this didn't, I don't have any of my books usually listed for very much. This was a first edition. I probably should have put that in the description. That was dumb. But really, my mother had given me so many books. She actually had a carload, and she went to a garage sale, and I guess all the books were free. So she loaded them up in her car and said, come over and pick them up. And thank you, Mom, because that's been fun to list all these. Books are super easy to list. It only takes a couple seconds. So even though you're only making like a couple dollars, when you add them all up. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you for your order. Here's a 2006 troll and duck costume outfit suit troll yellow hair outfit trolls Easter. That's a mouthful. This was one of my favorites. So this one I got in a local auction, and I picked up a huge tote of toys, and it was really fun to list all that stuff. Thank you so much, Michelle. I hope you like your troll. Here is a vintage round tablecloth. Farmhouse French country blue style. It's got a cute little ruffle on the bottom. And this is your typical 80s. It's got the 80s color, kind of going into the 90s, that country blue. This is my favorite. I got this at a live local auction, and they had really, really massive boxes. So I won every box for $6, and this happened to just be one of them. And I love supporting the community, and I love linens, and I listed it. Sometimes I like to keep linens, and I try to tell myself no. Thank you, Catherine. Here is a Littlest Pet Shop 973, Hungriest Kitty Cat, Food Lunchbox, New Inbox, 2008. Thank you, Eve. I got this out of my kid's room when I was cleaning it, and whatever she had left behind, I sold. And she had a lot of stuff that she never even opened, and I listed it according to recent sold. So there you go. Keep your eye out for Littlest Pet Shops. Here is a 4050s Japan Vintage Bengal Tiger rubber squeaky toy. Thank you so much, Brenda. This was so cute. This again was at the Hastings local auction, and this is a live auction, and I bought 2 boxes of vintage toys for $1. And it was just a wee little thing. I think this was supposed to be my main picture. Oops. And, well, anyway, this one sold. It was super cute. I hope she's enjoying that. I love, like, the 20s to the 50s. I love that era. Okay, here's an Isaac Mizrahi Live. Black new boot cut pants. I love selling QVC items. I like getting QVC pallets, returns, and reselling them because they always have this item number here, and it makes it super easy to look up to see exactly what you're selling. And so that definitely hits my favorites list. Usually they sell for pretty good money. Maybe not the smaller sizes, but eventually things sell. Thank you so much, Mary, for your order. This went out to Richard. Thank you, Richard. This is a vintage Suzuki Hot Wheels motocross motorcycle die-cast toy dirt bike. And this was also in that local online auction with that green tub, and I have a video up of that too if you want to see that. So this is just one of those things I pulled out of there, and some of them I lotted up and some of them I did not. And this was one of them. Here's a book that sold, and if it's kind of odd or strange, or even if it's like a first edition, I will look that up. Here's a Felician Ropes, 1833 to 1898, illustrated, 1985 paperback book. This is a very rare book that is not sold very often around here. So when I looked it up, I comped it according to recent solds, and that's what I listed it for, and it sold almost immediately. I had to cover it up, as you can see, with that little piece of paper because it was pretty risque. Because this did kind of sell for a decent amount, I did send it first class instead of media mail. And it did have some flaws, and I pointed them out there. Michael, thank you so much for your order. That was a fun find for sure, and that came from my mother's big thing of books I got for free. Free is good. Okay, and this is my last one for now, and this is an Apartment 9 black sateen sheen cape open blazer jacket, petite medium. And this is one of my favorites. Even though it didn't sell for that much, that's okay because I just pulled it out of my closet. And this is one of them that I hadn't worn in a while, so I listed it on eBay and it sold. Thank you so much, Eugenia. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a really, really cute top. I kind of cringed a little bit when I sold this because I thought, oh, what if I want to wear this again? But I haven't worn it, and I really have no place to wear really nice clothes anymore very often. So I hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully this will give you some good ideas what to find out there in the wild. If you want to see more like that, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Bye everybody. And